So, good evening, guys, good afternoon, good morning, depending from where you're watching from. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch my videos. Thank you, I don't take it for granted. So, to start with, I want to thank God for life. You know me, every day that I wake up, I don't take it for granted because I know it's by God that I live, it's by God that I am able to survive. So many people sleep hoping to wake up the following day, but guess what happens? They never wake up. So me, if I'm still alive, if I can still create content, why not to thank God for life? So I do appreciate God a lot and I don't take it for granted. And for you, my subscribers, those who take time to watch my videos, those that take time to share, comment, and everything, I do appreciate you a lot. You are the reason. You are the reason. I don't take it for granted, guys. I appreciate a lot. So, I am coming live from East Africa, Uganda, and to be in particular, the central part of the country. Guess where I'm coming live from? So today is another day that I want to talk to you, but guys will excuse me, as the title suggests, today's video will be kinda emotional, but I request you to watch till the very end, and you never know, you might share ideas that will be really helpful. So to begin with, I have a sister, actually my youngest sister. This is a girl who was born very okay. She was born with no deformity. She started schooling very well. She went through her primary level she went through her nursery section smoothly. She joined lower primary smoothly. By then, chaos started when she joined upper primary. If I remember very well, that was around primary 5. In Uganda, we call it primary because we have nursery, primary, we have secondary level, and then institution level, tertiary, university level. So that's how we do it in Uganda here. I don't know how you do it in the rest of the countries. If you don't mind, please comment down below how you do it in your countries, because we are here to learn from each other, we are here to inspire each other, we are here to share ideas. So comment down below how you do it in your country, guys. So guys, what happened was we were called after 2 weeks. I remember they were 2 weeks into her primary 5 term 1. We were called that she wasn't feeling well, she was sick, and the school had treated her and she wasn't changing. So we rushed, went, picked her up, and when we brought her home, we took her to the hospital for tests because she was crying of stomach ache. And after some minutes, she says, I'm feeling backache. Then after some minutes, she was like headache. Then after some minutes again, she was like, I'm short of breath, all those on one person. So we felt like, now what's this? So we took her to the hospital. She was tested, and guess what? The results were negative. She didn't even have like malaria or fever. She didn't have typhoid. She didn't have anything because it was a thorough checkup. And they told us the girl is okay. But this is a girl who was crying of this, that, and this. So they gave her just painkillers, and that was it. So we went home. But then after 2 days, she was still not changing, like she was still complaining of the same issue. And then what happened, and she told us, I cannot walk properly. We were like, what is the issue? Then she was like, I'm feeling something developing in my leg. So something like something swollen, something like a tumor, something like that. So we checked and it was there. Actually, also felt it. So it was kind of developing. We took her again to the hospital and they were like, is it a lump? Is it so? The doctors were like, let's see if it can increase in size. When it increases, we shall go to the x-ray and check the size. Then we shall also be able to do checks to determine whether it is cancerous or not. But guys, when we went to the x-ray, nothing was showing. But to be sincere, even when you could hold her leg, you could feel something like a lump in there. But when we went to the x-ray, nothing was showing. So friends, do you know that feeling? Do you actually know that feeling? Can you even try to imagine the kind of feeling that we had? So it was kind of confusing. We went back home, so we resorted to prayers. Sorry guys, that is a cock. That is a cock trying to crow. I'm told when it crows, it is telling time. So let me try to check and see here. Yeah, it should be true. It should be true. So that is it, guys. And so from that time till now, that is the situation that we are in. So after 2 weeks home, we decided to take her back to school. Sorry guys, sorry again. So we decided to take her back to school. So this is the issue now. This week she's in school, the following week she's home. This week in school, the other week home. Like that. At times when she comes back home, she's tested and she has malaria. The other time she comes home, she has nothing. Friends, just know we have prayed. We have done everything. We have gone to so many places in Uganda, in the country, and we have failed to get the problem. We have tried to address the issue. Even doctors have failed. Oh, churches, we've gone to different churches, but trust me, nothing changes. Like, she can be fine today, tomorrow she's not okay. And what is confusing mostly is when she's home, this is a girl, when she's home for holidays, she never falls sick. But when it is time, my friends, you'll excuse me, the cock is also something else. So this is a girl, when she's home for holidays, she never falls sick. She's fine. She does all the house chores. She does everything well. She's playing. She's very fine, healthy. But when it comes to going back to school, actually, when we begin packing her stuff, when we tell her, please get ready next week at school, that's when problems start. So we are also confused. At first we thought maybe it was in her former school that was primary level, but when she joined secondary, that was a different school. Still things were the same. And guys, to take you back, in primary 6, the situation worsened. I remember she could be on and off school, and that school, the head teacher could always inform us, today don't come, she's not feeling well, but we have realized maybe these are demons and we are just praying for her. And it was a Christian founded school, so they could hold prayers on a daily, so they could pray for her. Actually, that school did a great job, and the head teacher, wherever you are, I salute you and I thank you so much. I always even get you on calls and we talk. So I appreciate you so much. It's good to give you flowers when you're still alive. You'll get that. So, friends, from Form 1 up to now, because she's now in Form 4, she has gone to like 6 schools. Can you imagine? 6 schools from Form 1 to Form 4. So, the first school she attended, we were told don't bring her back because they are all so tired. You know, every day the same girl, every day the same girl. So we were told, please, next time, don't bring her back. And remember, it was a good school that she loved so much. Friends, I don't know what happened to this cock today. You know, I'm creating this video from home. You know me, I can work from anywhere. So I'm home and I decided to create it from home. So for any background noise that you hear, I request you to excuse me. But then life has to move on. It is what it is. So we had to look for another school. Now look at that confusion. You have bought new uniforms, you have done ABC, and you even took time to get a vacancy in that school, and you wanted your child to study from that school, maybe until she finishes that level. But friends, it was impossible. So, oh my God, I feel like, you know, stopping this content creation for now because of the cock. But because I already asked for excuses, guys, kindly bear with me. Now, every time, like, you need to buy new uniforms because every time you have to change the girl. It is stressing. You pay a tuition or school fees for a term, a full term that covers like 3 months, and she studies for only 3 weeks, and all that money is wasted. The following term you take her to school, you pay a full bank slip, she studies for a month, and that money is also wasted. Friends, look at that situation. Imagine that kind of situation, wastage of money and so on. You know, the mother, our mom, like, time came and she was like, one day I'll land into a trailer unknowingly, or I'll, you know, get an accident unknowingly because of this girl. And then I told her, mom, please sit back. Every time they call you, and I actually told the teachers, please don't call my mother, because every time you call her, the pressure rises. So every time I could tell them, call me. But you know, even when you're in Kampala doing your business, you're at work, whenever you look at a phone call coming from school, you know that heartbeat, the you know, that faster heartbeat, you know that feeling. So that is the situation we've been in. The cock, my dears, I asked for excuses. So you know, that pressure is too much. And friends, you know me, I'm kind of strong, but otherwise I would be full of tears when I'm narrating this story. But I think yeah, I'm a strong woman. So you know, I even at times forget where I stopped. But now why I came up to share with you is, you know, it is a long story, and I'm not going through all the details of everything, but at least I'm sure I've tried to brief you of what we've been going through. So now this is 2024, and she's supposed to be in Form 4, like that is the final level for we call it ordinary level here in Uganda. Those are 4 classes. So she's supposed to sit for her final exams in this very year, when it's almost coming to an end. That is around November, actually October, November there. That's when she's supposed to do her final years, like to complete, to get results for all the 4 classes that she has attended for this ordinary level. So now what happened is, and why am I here to share with you this story? It is now like a month, 1.5 into term 1, and this girl has not been able to be at school. Why? The whole holiday time she was okay, no nothing, no headache, no stomach ache, no malaria, no what. No. When we started organizing for her to report back to school, like 2 days to school, because we had even packed her suitcase. I mean, yeah, her suitcase it's even home right now packed. I know when I go home I'll even have to show you her suitcase there in her room. So 2 days to reporting back to school. She was coming, I think she was entering the house. That's the story I have. She fell. She didn't like sleep or anything, but she just went down softly and she lied just at the entrance of the house. And she was lifeless. They tried to touch her, hold her, check the heartbeat, the pulses, and she was kind of lifeless. So they picked her, rushed her to the hospital. Mom calls, we all rushed to the hospital. I don't even know what to say. You know, they had they took her to an emergency room. They had, to make sure that she regains consciousness. So after she regained consciousness, she was again tested. My God. My goodness. Nothing like malaria, nothing like typhoid, nothing like brucellosis, nothing like, name it. And they told us, the doctors were like, this girl has no problem. She's fine. What could be the problem? Even a doctor, or they were all asking us what could be the problem. We started looking at each other. Let me even take a drink. So we started looking at each other and we were like, God, should these be demons for real? Why is it that every time this girl is supposed to report back to school, it's the time when she falls sick? So we were like, Mom was like, abatasoma nabo gye bali. Now I'm speaking my local language. Abatasoma nabo gye bali, literally meaning that even those who have not gone to school are in existence and they make it in life. But this is a girl who wants to study. This is a bright girl. A bright girl. Oh my goodness. The cock. So I don't even know what to say. So because Mom was tired, Mom was tired, like she was like giving up. Not giving up because she wants to, but that pain, that stress, that everything, you're on the road all the time, it is too much. So Mom was like, Batasoma, they are making it life. My dear, if you're to achieve everything through education, I think this is the wrong path for you. So when Mom told her that you're not going to school, let's first treat you and maybe let's first address the issue and see if we can be in position to help you, the girl cried. Like she cried all her tears out and she was like, this is the end of me. I've struggled throughout my 4 years and even the years of primary. Now I'm not going to do my final exams. My friends at school, what? And that's what has been happening. Like Every time you take her to school, 2 days in school, 3 days in school. So that is the situation, and I'm making this video just to share with you. Right now, her fellows are at school, Vash is home, and from that time, guess what? When she cried, I got my money, paid for her tuition, took her to school. She was there for just a week. She's back home. But ever since she came from school, she's very fine. Very fine. No what, no nothing. So friends, why am I sharing this with you? Just need advice. I need help. If there is anyone of you who is going through the same, or you went through the same, you have relatives that are going through the same, please comment down below and tell me how have you the cock today. So friends, how have you been in position to cope, those who have gone through it? How have you managed to go about it? Friends, kindly share this video, because we need hope. We need to be relieved. We are going through a lot as a family. Actually, me and my mom mostly, we are going through a lot because of this girl. And the girl is pinning us. She wants to go to school, forgetting that when she goes, she will not even stay for like a week, because this has been the situation for now like 7 years, 7 to 8. Imagine from primary 5 till now. This is for those are like 7 years. Yeah, roughly 7 years. So friends, that is it for today. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for always returning to watch my videos. That is it for now. See you in my next video. Ciao ciao.